Did you do a little Jackie Chan to the old Korea?
Yeah, 100%. Jackie Chan to the old Korea.
Old Korea.
Oh, that's a nice view.
It's the morning. This is what I usually do. I usually use my laptop, and then when Joe's asleep, I go into his room and steal his. Yes, Joseph. Yes. Help me buy a MacBook of my own. There's a link to my GoFundMe in the description of this video. Now, let's go wake up Joe and Rafi so we can go hiking. I don't know why I'm creeping around like this. Yes, Joseph. Yes. Yes.
Joe. Joe. Oh, shit.
What time did you boys go to sleep last night?
Like 3 o'clock.
Honestly, we're about 7.
7?
I was trapped in a dragon's dungeon. Oh, it was so horrible.
Here we are, we've made it to Sanseong. Pretty cool already, it's a really old area. Technically this isn't in Seoul, it's one station away, but we've come to explore here because 2 reasons. 1, we want to see all the yellowing of the trees and the redness. You can see it there already. And we also want to explore a new area because we've never been this far east of Seoul. Technically, we're in Hanam city. And you might remember that name because when we cycled to Busan, we went along the Han River, went past Hanam city and then went down to Busan. So we have cycled past here before, but we've not actually visited it. So that's what we're going to do today. See some red trees and explore this area. And of course Joe's already trying to find some alcohol for the hike. Whenever you do a hike in Korea, you always have to drink makgeolli, so we come into the convenience store to grab some. Here's all the beers, and then at the bottom is the makgeolli. And you can see when you get it out, it's really white at the bottom and then crystal clear at the top because you've got to shake it. Whoosh, there you go.
안녕하세요.
Bye-bye!
사랑해요.
He saw us drinking makgeolli and just shouted, "Oh, makgeolli, yeah!" Our Joshies love makgeolli.
Yeah.
They love it. So the plan is to take the bus to the top and then from there walk around the wall because there's a fortress wall there. So we'll get a taxi, check out the views and the colours, hike the wall, come down, get some street food. Boosh.
Boosh.
In Korea, there's 2 ways you can order a taxi. You can book it on KakaoTalk, which is like Uber, but Rafi's saying it's a 45-minute wait. The other way is just to stand on the side of the road and flag one down. There's no taxis. I think we're going to be stuck here all day.
Mate, there's a bus coming in 13 minutes.
The day is going swimmingly. There's no taxis and now we're on a bus to the top of the mountain. It's going to take 40 minutes and it's heaving. I'm sat in the doorway. There's traffic all the way up. So we're just going to get off and walk, I think. This is ridiculous. Joe's gone to ask the guy if he can open the door and let us out because we're just stuck in traffic. It's going to take over an hour to get to the top of this mountain. We might as well walk. Let's go. All right. So the bus would take 40 minutes to get to the top. Walking should take an hour. So we're going to have a little race, see if we can beat the bus to the top and we can drink makgeolli on the way. And you can see how colourful it is already.
Go on, let's.
F you, bus. Let us on the bus again. You've overtaken us. 여기 청상 있어요? Okay, 감사합니다. Yeah, we can go this way, yeah. We're gonna walk through the trees, which is the reason we've come here, and go to the summit. That bus stunk as well. But now it's just straight uphill. 안녕하세요. Okay. Hello. Whoa, look how red it is over there. Over here, you'll see this a lot in Korea. This is a grave or a shrine. So normally in Korea, the important people are buried on the side of mountains with a great view. Look how great that view is. Good old view, that, innit?
I'm so glad we got off that bus though.
Kind of regretting it, I'm knackered. I forgot to mention at the start of the video, you guys have been really supportive recently and liking the videos, and I really appreciate it. if we can like this video again, I would super duper appreciate it. So every video I'm going to try do one more like. So I think in the last time I made a video I said 201 likes. Let's try get this one to 202 likes. Here's something you should know about Korean hikes. In the rest of the world, you hike on this. In Korea, you walk up the stairs. And that's not only this one, on every mountain. We've done a lot of hikes all across the country, and they always build stairs. Earlier in the video, we were trying to flag down a taxi. One of them stopped and I said, Namhansanseong, which means the summit of the mountain. And he shook his head and just drove off. And now I can see why, because it's so busy. We've just caught up to the bus that we got off. 안녕하세요. The reason it's so busy is because this weekend is the best weekend to see this. The changing colours of the foliage. Rafi was going to go to Soroksan, and in the No One video, I mentioned Soroksan's the best place to go to see this. I completely take that back. Do not go to Soroksan, it's going to be so busy. Anywhere you go during this time of the year is going to be very busy because people want to see this. 안녕하세요.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, you're welcome. You too, sir. You too. 안녕하세요. Hello. 안녕하세요. 마칼리 마시사요. England. Very sexy. Look at those colours.
There's the wall. There.
Oh yeah. You can just see there. That's the wall. Yeah, we're going there. That is fantastic. And I'm so happy we got off that bus. How beautiful is Korea? I've literally got goosebumps thinking about how beautiful this country is, especially at this time of the year. And I've come up here to tell you a bit about where we are. This is Namhansanseong on the top of Namhan mountain, which is in Hanam city. It's about 25 kilometers east of Seoul. And this palace served as the backup capital of the Joseon dynasty, and that reigned from 1392 to 1910. And the Joseon dynasty had 5 grand palaces, which are situated in Seoul now. But when the Joseon dynasty ruled, it was called Hanyang. And that ended when the Japanese invaded in 1910. So if anything happened, the kings of the Joseon dynasty could come here for safety. And it gives me goosebumps thinking about it, because when we went to Jongno, me and Joe, and we made that video, we walked past a guy and he was dressed in the hanbok outfit. And he looked like a king from the Joseon dynasty. And just imagine Korean people 500 years ago walking around here in the traditional Korean outfits, the hanbok, surrounded by these beautiful colours, with the Hanok style rooftops, with the big gates coloured in the Danchong painting, the 5 colours. Look at that, look at the colours of that. I don't know what this is, but it's cool how they've stacked up these towers with the rocks. Whilst I've been blabbering on, my friends have ditched me. Whatever, I don't need those guys. Let's go up here and check out this mun. Mun is the Korean word for gate. It also means door. Mun is door. Changmun is window. Hunjimun is the big gate at Dongdaemun. So the word mun can mean gate, a gate to protect the city. And this mun protected the Namsan Palace. Oh, there they are. Joe's asleep. Whoa, look at these views. Oh my golly gosh. Wow. Making some makgeolli, chuseo. Important on a hike. We're not being alcoholics. This is customary in Korea to drink makgeolli when you go hiking.
Can I have a swig of that?
We should have brought more bottles.
I know we should have.
I wonder if this was customary. Just laying on the ground. Do you think the Danchong colours because of the colours of the leaves at this time of year?
That's a good shout.
Because if you look there, you probably see about 5 colours. There's a lot of green, but you do see like 5 colours. Like you've got the red, yellow, green, orange, purple,
And the brown.
and the brown. So it's like a mixture. It's like
Explain the blue, eh?
It looks like
the light, the sky.
Korean bibimbap. Korean bibimbap.
Bibimbap.
Red, blue.
Ah.
So it's from the bibimbap.
It's not. It's from the danchong.
Yeah,
It's the same as the danchong.
maybe.
Ah. But it's from the bibimbap, the food.
But do you like?
Yeah. 맛있어요. Have a good time. Thank you.
Yeah, it does,
We're gonna start making our way
I like the
up the
green.
wall to the top.
Looks
Because
like
from
blue
there
and
we can
green.
get good views
That
of
black green
all
over
of the
there.
mountains in Seoul and also
like blue-green.
Lotte World Tower.
I like it. It does actually.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
How long have you been here in Korea?
2 years.
2 years.
오, 네, 멋있어요.
우리는 감사합니다.
멋있어요. 예쁘게 이렇게.
커수염.
어,
커수염 멋있어요.
멋있어요.
한국 사람 커수염 없어요.
길면 할 수 있어요.
할 수 있어요?
라이크 해적?
해적? 저는 해적단이에요. 든든든든든 제 친구 한국어 진짜 잘해요.
아니요, 조금 알았어요.
한국말 잘하시죠.
우리 친구 한국어 잘 못해요. 바보야. 잘 가.
I was about to say something there, but I don't hear. They were nice then.
They were nice, yeah.
Lovely. Bloody lovely.
The big mountain range on the right is Bukhansan National Park. That's a bird up there. Can you see the bird? There's Lotte World Tower, and then Gangnam's around that area as well. Where those tall towers are, that's near where we live. That's Yeouido, which is the business district. The mountain on the left, that's Gwanaksan in Gwangmyeon City. And then you can see here there's loads of mountains just in and around Seoul. There's me mates, Joe and Rafi.
Stop making us laugh.
Just say it
I
already.
didn't even know what I'm saying. Right, okay.
Just heading it, it's funny, isn't it?
Here, Mr. Busted, I'm drinking a beer. You happy now, like, guy?
Shout out Mr. Busted. Give Mr. Busted a Jackie Chan.
Boom! Jackie Chan, Mr. Busted.
You've seen enough of this mountain and the colours and the views. We're going to head down the mountain now and explore Sinheng? What's the name is Eric?
Yeah,
Sinheng?
I didn't know, baby.
We don't even know where we are. We know we're one station out, so Sinheng.
We have no idea where we are.
Yeah, you were asleep the whole way. Why am I asking you? I think we're in Sinheng. Sinheng. Right, we're off. Let's go. Oh! We're back in Sanseong. We got the bus down here, and on the way down, we saw the red sun setting over the mountains. We really want to get a view of that, but unfortunately, there's these huge high-rise apartments in between us. We're gonna try and walk up this alleyway here and get a view of the sunset. We've been drinking the local makgeolli. This is Namhansanseong makgeolli, and we really like the design of the bottle. And in the convenience store, it only costs 1,000 won, which is really cheap for makgeolli, and it tastes really good. This is the Korea I prefer. This old-style Korea. That's just generic, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the Sharp. 0 character. That could be anywhere in the world, but this feels like Korea. But when you turn around, look how old it is. Like all the weeds and the bushes are overgrown. The wires are really low hanging. The buildings are old and dilapidated. There's loads of rubbish everywhere.
Yeah,
I wonder if people still live in these or they're abandoned. That definitely looks abandoned.
it does look abandoned.
It's very abandoned.
Should we go to the rooftop?
Yeah, let's go in.
Yeah. This is definitely abandoned, this building. Oh, bloody hell. It stinks in here. It smells old and musty in here. Wow, the views are pretty nice though.
God, look how many cranes there are.
Can you imagine how much nicer it'd be without all these blocks?
I know.
Mm.
And they're clearly going to do the same thing all the way around here.
On this side of the main road is the past, the old Korea, and this is the new Korea here. I much prefer the old Korea.
It's so close.
So close to filming something without you burping.
Sorry.
Should you do a little Jackie Chan to the old Korea?
Yeah, 100%. Jackie Chan to the old Korea.
Old Korea.
Oh, that's a nice view.
If these new apartment buildings weren't here, we'd have a view of the mountain range and we'd be able to see the red sun setting behind the mountains.
And most of these don't even have a nice view either. They're just looking at the next
Yeah.
block.
If I lived in there, I'd open the window and just jump out. I couldn't live in a world where I just work 9 to 5 to live in that. I don't want that for me and my family. Working 8 hours a day, every day. I don't think anybody lives anywhere here. Look how old everything is. In the city centre of Seoul, there's an area called Uljiro, and they're building a lot of high-rise apartments and office buildings there. And there's a banner that the locals have put up saying, please don't knock down this area, this is where we work. And I feel like this area has just given up. They're like, give us your money, build this. Technically, this isn't in Seoul, it's one station away from Seoul, but I think the city of Seoul is gonna expand greatly and become a bigger city than it is now. Not only in area size, but also in heightness as well. I make the best videos on YouTube, in my opinion. Like, I put a lot of hard work into it, and I'm in a country where people make videos either about K-pop or coffee shops, not exploring areas like this. So I'm really trying to show a side of Korea that people don't know about. So if you could like this video, it'd really help me out. And in the description of this video, there's a link to my GoFundMe. So if you can support me through my GoFundMe and help me buy a new MacBook, I would appreciate you. We're back where we started. We're gonna ask this lovely lady here. She knows a John place. 아줌마, 안녕하세요. 여기에 우리는 John 먹고 싶어요. 감자전, 김치전.
저기 저 밑에 한번 가보. 저 밑에 있어요. 여기 요 밑에 털보시 2층에 여기 2층에 저
오케이, 감사합니다.
털보 식당이라고 있어요.
할머니 식당? In Korea, it's part of the culture to have makgeolli when you hike, and then also have John. Makgeolli and John go really well together. We couldn't find the John restaurant and we're absolutely knackered. And that area was dead, there was nothing there. You saw it was abandoned, but it would be really cool to go back and make a little exploration video of that abandoned area. So if you do want to see that, click the likes button. Get it to 201 likes, 202 likes. I don't know, I'm so tired. So instead we're gonna go home, get some food, maybe a pizza, watch a film, and chill out. But these videos are gonna continue. Exploration videos of Seoul every Wednesdays and Sundays. So if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, click the red button, turn on the bell. If you've enjoyed it, subscribe, click the like button, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next video. Yosh! 조심해, 난 해적다, 나는 굳이 like 북한산.